I'm trying something new today, guys. I'm going out shed hunting for antlers. This is my first time doing this, but I thought I would just take you guys on the little journey of trying to find some sheds that the buck had possibly lost last year or this year. Well, the beginning of this year. So yeah, I'm excited. I don't know what the heck I'm doing exactly, so either we're gonna find sheds or we're not. Boys, we have finally made it into the frickin' woods at last. So I went up there. I forgot to pick up the camera and start recording, but I did go up there and it's nothing but overgrown. So I was like, I'm not even gonna bother with it because being overgrown, you're not gonna be able to see much, especially antlers that look like sticks. That's what my buddy said. He's like, yeah, man, you know, a lot of antlers will look like sticks that have broken off of trees. So just keep that in mind. But there are spots like this that isn't bad where I can see the ground, so that will be helpful. But then we got that's overgrown just a little. So yeah, it's gonna be tricky, it's gonna be tough, but I'm sure we'll manage, and I'm sure we're gonna find at least something, whether that's, you know, a shed or deer drop-ins or coyote scat or, you know, anything in general. I'm hoping to see, you know, a nice doe throughout the woods that I don't spook off. So yeah, if I, you know, see anything, I'll pick you guys back up. So I've been walking for quite some time, and I ended up on a old ATV trail that is now a hiking trail. Never knew that I was going to end up walking on this or even finding it, but as you guys can see, it's very open, not overgrown. So I'm really hoping I can spot some antlers on the ground. You know, it would be so cool to be able to find a shed for the first time in my life and be able to record it for you guys. So if I see anything or hear any type of animal in the distance, I will definitely pick you guys back up. Guys, so I walked that whole entire old ATV trail, didn't see anything, didn't find anything, didn't even hear anything. But I think the reason why I didn't hear anything is because of that right there. There is a storm coming in. Usually the animals around here will hunker down before a storm actually comes right where they are. So that was pretty interesting. So I was like, well, I think a storm's coming. And then all of a sudden I heard thunder. I was like, yeah, a storm's coming. So we're going to a second location right now, though. We're going to a field where I see a lot of buck hang out in. And I'm going to see if we can find anything in the field or along the side or alongside the tree line. If not, we're going to go in on another old ATV trail, which is very shocking because I rode on this ATV trail a long time ago and I hear the rain coming, so I'm gonna get drenched. But we're definitely going to this second location after the storm lifts up. See you guys there. Day 2 of me looking for sheds. So I was going to film me looking for sheds through the field, but as you guys can tell, the grass, I'm not even joking, is right here on me, and I will even show you so you guys aren't like, yeah, okay. But no, I'm being serious. Look at this. The grass is very high, and a lot of times when these bucks are losing their sheds, they'll lose them on the ground, and then the tall grass will end up, you know, overgrowing, and then it will hide the shed. So there was no point of me recording absolutely nothing. But now that I'm over in this area, in this spot. Jeez, I'm like this talking to you guys. I meant to have the camera like this. But anyways, yeah, so I know there's a lot of buck activity, especially where I am standing right now. So I was like, well, I'll just walk in the woods and look around and see if I could see anything or find anything. So yeah, I'm pretty, you know, confident that we'll either find a scrape or we'll be able to find some antlers that are laying in the sticks and, well, laying around, like, you know, in the open. But yeah, it's pretty sick, pretty cool. But if I see anything, I'll definitely pick you guys back up. So I've been walking for about 5-10 minutes on a deer path, and all I saw was, you know, deer droppings, but that was about it. I'm still looking, I'm still on the deer path, but I haven't spotted absolutely anything. I really wish that field wasn't covered in ferns, overgrown grass, and just a ton of little shrubs like this, because then it would have been a lot easier for me to find, or at least see if there's any sheds that they have lost in that field. But I'm gonna just look around about 5 more minutes. If I don't see anything, I'm gonna head back the way that I came. If anybody is also wondering how I haven't gotten lost yet, I downloaded On X Hunt, and that app is amazing. You know, this app lets you track your steps. So if you are new to a environmental place, you don't have to worry about getting lost, because you just turn on track steps. Well, it's called tracking, but you hit it and then you hit start, and I started way over there, way yonder over there, you know. And yeah, I looked to make sure, you know, I have it on, and it is on, so I'll be able to walk back that way without getting lost. But yeah, I'm just gonna walk about 5 more minutes though, and see if, you know, if there's any antlers on the ground. If not, it is what it is. I'm sure during hunting season I'll find, you know, I'll find some. But I wanted to come out and try something new, like I said, and see if I could, you know, possibly find a shed or two and record it, because that would be awesome. But yeah, I'm sure we'll find something. If not, I'll pick you guys back up out in the field. So guys, we are back in the field and I am headed back home, but I walked about another 10-15 minutes on that trail that I was on when I, you know, first got in the woods, and I did not find any type of shed, which is unfortunate. But I'm sure during hunting season or after hunting season, I'll be able to find sheds. The best time to go shed hunting though, apparently, is when there's snow on the ground and it's just the beginning of spring, because it makes it a lot easier to find them. So I'm probably gonna wait to go back out to find more sheds in the wintertime, or not in the wintertime, but after winter, when the snow is just melting but not fully melted. So yeah, I'm very bummed out, but it is what it is. All right guys, so we are back in the field, and I was walking back to my truck. look behind me. I don't know if you guys can see that. Where are they? Right there. I will actually flip my camera right now. I cannot believe what I am seeing right now, guys. This is insane. Okay, guys, so I was just walking back from the woods and I spotted something moving in the, grass over here. And I was like, what the heck is that? And then I spotted 2 fawns. I'm pretty sure they're fawns because they still have their spots, which is kind of awkward. But I'm just like, what is that? And then I spotted them. I was like, oh, that's cool. That is cool. So yeah, I'm pretty shooken that I just came out of the woods, didn't hear absolutely nothing. And then, yeah, right there's 2 fawns looking at me. That was incredible. By the way, guys, I am not a professional at making YouTube videos. And I don't really know how to talk to a camera. So please forgive me on that. But like I was saying, we went into the woods to try to find some sheds. Didn't see absolutely nothing. And then I was walking back to my truck and spotted 2 fawns that still have their spots. And that's why I wish that the field was not overgrown right now, because I'm sure we would have been able to find a ton of sheds. I see a lot of 10-point bucks throughout this field, a lot of 8 points, and sometimes there's spikes. A lot of people aren't too in tune with spikes, but that's pretty cool to even find a spike antler also. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you guys get notified when I upload a new video. I'm gonna try to become better at making videos, but for right now I'm still learning on how to make these. I'm really hoping also I will have a GoPro or a cameraman. I might actually ask my brother if he will be my cameraman when hunting season does start up, so you guys can get me pulling that bow back and shooting a deer.